I'm Nolan Flaherty.
I'm Jade Anderson.
And I'm Jared Napper, and you're watching PSPN.
The UIS men's golf team opened their season last week competing at Cog Hill as part of the Flyer Invitational. They faced some tough competition on the weekend, but had some standout performances. Freshman Brady Wilson finished 34th overall, shooting a 155, and Ari Mohan shot a 158 to round out the weekend. The Stars are in action this week at the Fox Run Midwest Regional, so stay tuned to hear their results.
Welcome back, guys. I have Madison DeRoos with me. Madison, introduce yourself to us.
I'm Madison DeRoos. I'm an upperclassman on the women's golf team, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
So Madison, you were tied for first on the first day, and second day you finished second. How was your mindset different this tournament compared to the last two?
I would say after taking the summer off, I was actually going through physical therapy over the summer, so I didn't play in any tournaments, didn't really even play casual golf that much. So kind of just giving myself the leeway for the first few tournaments to kind of get back into the swing of things. I felt like coming into this tournament, I was really prepared. I've been practicing a lot more. Having our new coach with our good practice schedule has really helped me feel prepared individually, and I just kind of tried to keep consistent, just keep everything that I've been doing in practice, taking it to the course and being confident in it.
So obviously, Madison, you have a new coach this year, and you guys have been placing pretty well in your past three tournaments. How is this season already different from the last season?
I would say having our new coach has really helped the team come together in a way, having really intense practices. We do some team building exercise at practice where we kind of feel accountable for each other, which is really well to translate to on the course where we're playing for a team score. So I think the new coach brings a lot of good energy. He's really optimistic. So I think all of us really do feel his support going into every tournament, whether it's every shot, every putt, he's always there for us, and I think we all understand that. And that just gives us a better mindset going into tournaments and just kind of accepting after the first day, what we need to do moving forward. He's really good at clarifying that, asking us what we did well. So I feel like we all really enjoy him, and it's helped us all improve.
Good, that's great. Madison, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
The UIS women's tennis team ended its fall season at home Friday with a duel over Olivet Nazarene. The women went 2 of 3 in doubles matches and went 5 of 6 in singles. Neha, Piper, and Camilla all went 2-0 on the afternoon, winning their singles matches in straight sets. The men also had their first dual meet of the season, winning all 9 matches for a 7-0 victory over Olivet. Matt Lapsley shut out his opponents in singles, while Cerveas and Revan only dropped 1 game apiece. Johnson, Martinez, and Omar also secured straight set singles wins. This concludes the fall season for both the men's and women's squads. You can catch them both back in action this spring. The UIS women's soccer team took down Quincy in an overtime thriller on Friday, winning by a score of 2-1. The ladies trailed for over 70 minutes of the contest until a foul gave Allison Hackett a penalty kick, which she knocked in for a goal, forcing overtime.
As we await, Hackett buries it! And it's 1-1!
Late in the first period of overtime, another foul by Quincy gave UIS a free kick. Lauren Griffin knocked it into the penalty box, and Sierra Senek knocked it in to win the game.
Good ball in. She dropped it! It's in the net! It's in the net!
The team moves on to 6-3-1 on the season. Men's soccer was also in action on Friday against Quincy. The Stars controlled possession for 60% of the game and outnumbered the Hawks 12-2 in shots on goal. Quincy struck early with the goal in the 14th minute. The Prairie Stars would go on to score, though 60 minutes later, with a PK goal by Brovel Somé, tying the game at 1.
Referee blows. Somé to equalize from the spot. Yes!
The teams fought through 2 overtime periods, but both remained scoreless after regulation. The Prairie Stars are now 6-3-1 on the season. Both teams will be back in action this Friday at William Jewell. Go Stars!
The UIS cross-country team competed at the UAH Invitational in Huntsville, Alabama this past Saturday. Both fields were made up of 33 teams, which was the largest field they had faced this year. The men's 8K race had 5 nationally ranked D2 programs, and our men's team placed 7th overall, just 1 point shy of 6th. Court Ross led the men, finishing 9th overall with a time of 24:09, and Blake Jones finished 18th overall at 24:21. The women's 5K race had 3 nationally ranked D2 programs, and our women placed 16th overall. Taryn Christie led the team with a 21st place finish in a time of 18:15. The Stars will be racing again on October 23rd at the GLBC Conference Championship in Romeoville, Illinois.
After a homestand that included 4 straight victories, the UIS volleyball fell in 3 straight road defeats this past week. On Tuesday, they nearly pulled off an incredible upset against number 13 nationally ranked Lewis, but fell in 5 sets. And they followed this up with another 5-set performance against Missouri S&T, one of the hottest teams in the conference, but couldn't come up with the critical win. If one thing's for certain, there is no doubting the heart that this team has. We do also want to recognize 2 special milestones that occurred throughout the past 3 games. Brianna Bush reached 1,000 career kills, and Becca Blakely reached 2,000 career assists. Congratulations to both Brianna and Becca as being key assets to this program throughout the past couple of years. Up next for the Stars is the Midwest Regional Crossover on October 15th in Hammond, Indiana. Thanks for watching this week's episode of PSPN.
There's no home events this weekend, so we'll catch you back on the prairie in 2 weeks.
Best of luck to our Stars away from home this weekend.
Go Stars!